Alright everybody, welcome back to the Scales Homestead. So we're going to be checking out the garden today and doing some work. So the last video I put out, we had planted these and they was teeny. Now they're about 1.5 feet tall, and I was late of course, but we had planted 4 squash plants over here. That one back there did not make it. This one's doing really good. It's actually got blooms on it down in there. See? These are the beans, the bush beans that we planted. They come in good. A couple of them didn't come in, but it's all right. And these 2 squash plants down here. Now, if you watched the last video when I planted this stuff, I had a bunch of watermelon in a big clump, and they was kind of dry. So I planted them all in this bed. Well, right there is the lone survivor out of all those. I think it was 7. So we got some more. We're gonna plant those in here. Then we planted the corn over here. As you can see, it's coming up. I gotta hit them with some nitrogen, but about 50% of it come up, something like that. Which is good. I'm happy with that. So we had planted sunflower seeds in those. They didn't come up. We had planted this bed full of different kinds of cucumbers, and that is the only one right here. That's the only one that come up, and I'm about to pull it up because now I got some more. We're gonna end up doing, we got 2 big clumps of cucumbers we're gonna plant. But what I did, I took them grow bags up. We're gonna put them in that bucket right there. I put a bucket at each end. We're gonna put the cucumbers in there and train them to go up and across this trellis, because we're gonna have tomatoes all up in this bed. Both sides be full of tomatoes, trellis full of cucumbers. That's what we're shooting for anyway. Then on this side we had some peppers planted over there on that side, and tomatoes planted all down through here. Well, there's a bunch of weeds in there. There ain't none of these tomato plants. They're just weeds. So we got pepper plants. No, wait, it's backwards. I'm not putting tomatoes over here. I'm putting peppers over here. Tomatoes are gonna go in this bed. So I'm gonna put 7 on this side and 6 on that side, including that one that's already there. So that's what we're about to get into. And it ain't gonna take much. I gotta move some of these plants around. And well, it's kind of shaky. Because like I said, the peppers are not going over here. Peppers are going over here. In this bed. Man. These are homestead tomatoes. And that's what we're going to be putting here in that bed. Now also, we got these 2 big Roma tomatoes in these big pots. So what we're going to do is these big pots right here. We got one right here. We got one right over there. I'm going to put them in them there big pots, and that's where they're going to be. We got some. I gotta go find them, but we got some tomato cages somewhere. So we're gonna get them put in, put the tomato cages on there, and that's where them are gonna be at. So yeah, we're about to get to this here in just a little bit. Let me find my little shovel, my little working tool. So yeah, I'm gonna get it right here in this bed and get to work. All right, so this is the last one we planting. So what we do is all these little leaves at the bottom, just like before, take all them off like that, and then we're gonna bury it that deep, and all this is gonna sprout brand new roots. See how the roots are like real close to the surface right here? So they'll sprout out all through this, out that way, and it'll have like a ginormous root base. So we're gonna dig the hole really, really deep on these tall ones like that. Dig it way down like that. I'm gonna bury it way down in there like so. And now it looks like a tiny plant, but in all reality, you know, it was 1.5 feet tall or so. So now we're gonna get over here on these pepper plants and these cucumber plants and get them put in. We're gonna put the cucumber plant in right here, right now. No, stop it. Stop it. Go. All right. The cucumber's gonna be very basic. Let me get my shovel. We're just gonna simply get us a good hole right here in the middle of this, like so. Gonna roll that around a little bit, pull that whole clump out, kind of squish it up a little bit, like so. Oh, and bury that dude down in there like that. Pack it all down real good. Let her eat. Cucumber number 1 in. Alright, so let's go down this way. Get this other cucumber plant over here. And we're gonna get right here to this bucket. And we're gonna do the exact same thing. Get us a little hole in the middle. I got a little bit too much dirt in this bucket. Roll that around a little bit. Pull that out. Bury that way down. Let it go a little bit deeper. Bury it way down in there. There we go. Same thing. Give it a good strong root base. Stick my little tag in there. Not like I wouldn't remember what's in there, but. Alright. So we about to get on them peppers now. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna space them out. Anyway. Alright, well, we on to the last thing. Watermelons. So since that one is growing down there, I'm gonna come right here, put like one there, and then go over there, put one over there, and then put one down here. That way they're kind of zigzaggy through there. So, yeah. Well, just like that, it's all planted again. So now we got, I planted them watermelons in them big old bundles. I ain't even tripping over it. Whatever survives, survives. Whatever don't, don't. Corn, still doing good. You know, fly by crooked. Peppers are in. Tags are in there with them. Squash is over there squashing. Beans are beaning. So I ended up finding a little baby tomato right there when I was cleaning this up a little bit to get ready to plant it. So I left that one, and then I had a weak one in the bunch. I put them side by side so we can kind of see what they do. And all the tomatoes are in. All I got left to do is put these two big ones in, which I guess I'm about to do now. So y'all stand by. So it's gonna be just like before. Dig a big hole, really big hole. Kind of like so. Then lift that out of that pot. Put that down in there. That dirt up around it real nice. Figure out how to get this on there since it's already growed up so big. Split that open some. That way it can go. Over it. Here we go. One in. The other one's got to go over there. Let's grab it. It's a little bit more lanky, so it might be a little bit easier to get in there. I'm hoping anyway. Stick that down in there first. And then I'll take this. Put it down in there like that. Oh, that works so much better. So much better. All right, folks. Well, there she is. All the plants are planted again. So we'll see what happens this time. Appreciate y'all watching. We hope y'all learned something. If not, sorry. We're doing our best. We appreciate y'all anyway. Thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing, commenting, liking, all that good stuff. We really do appreciate it. We'll see y'all on the next one.